Okay, students, here we go. We're going to put together an experiment, and we're going to, okay, we've got the grass turning yellow, so here's the issue. If grass needs sunlight to grow green, and I place a glass and a metal dish over identical patches of grass and observe every day for 2 weeks, then the grass under the glass pan should stay green, while the grass under the metal pan should turn yellow, right? Because the metal pan is going to not let the sunlight in. So that's my hypothesis. Okay. The next step in the scientific method is to run the experiment and collect our data. Your experiment should have stated how long you were going to leave the pans on the grass and the type of data you were going to take. Data might be written descriptions or drawings, qualitative data, or it might be measurements, counts, or lists of numbers, actually measuring the grass height as it grows, which would be quantitative data. The following is an example of observational data taken every day for 2 weeks. So here we actually did this, okay, and here's the data that we collected. Okay, so we got the color of the grass, and it starts at day 1. So from day 1 through day 5, the color of the grass under the glass dish was green. Okay, the color under the metal dish was green. Okay, on day 6, we noticed. Oops, let's go back. Okay, on day 6, we noticed that the grass under the glass dish all through the next 14 days, it stayed green, wasn't affected, stayed just really nice. But under the metal dish, starting at day 6, it started to turn a light green, and a lighter green after that. And then finally, on day 12, 13, and 14, the grass turned yellow. So supporting our conclusions, didn't it? Okay, so now that we have our data, we can compare our predicted results with our actual results to make a conclusion about our hypothesis. Okay. Based on the data, what conclusion can be made? Was the hypothesis supported? Answer the question, why did the grass grow yellow instead of green? We're going to use complete sentences here. Okay. Does this mean that the lack of sunlight is the only thing that caused the grass to grow yellow? Well, there could be other things, but not necessarily. You know, it could be, but in this particular case, it certainly looked like it was the sunlight, wasn't it? Yep. It means that sunlight probably has something to do with the grass growing yellow. Maybe not 100%, but at least a good amount of percent that keeps the grass growing green is sunlight. A good scientist would come up with and test as many hypotheses as he or she can determine if any other variables are affecting the way the grass grows. Okay? You should now have a good idea of how to use the scientific method to solve problems or answer questions. And so, to be sure that everyone clearly understands the scientific method, we're going to do one more example, okay? This time about wastewater treatment. It's going to be pretty interesting. I'll be back to you on this one, okay? And it's on the Environmental Protection Agency, okay? I'll be back to you on this one. Hope everything is well. Bye.